Hello everybody, thought I would do a vlog from the allotment today. It's sort of start of the season, we're at the very end of February, and I kind of want to start the allotment as if I'm sort of doing it from scratch, as if I've just taken it over. I haven't just taken it over, I've had it for a long time, but it really needs sort of a little bit of redesign. I started off with a half plot, which is this one behind. And then a couple of years ago I took on two other half plots right next door to me because someone was leaving and I just didn't want them to just sort of be left. But I have actually given one of those up this year, just because the space is lovely, but there's only two of us at home now. So I don't really need all that space, and I just rather sort of concentrate on the two bits that I've got. So I've got the half one behind me, which has got, I'll turn you around, hold on, you can hear me because it's really windy, but anyway, yes, so this is my half plot. This is my poor arch, which I'm trying to mend. It's got 4 raised beds here and a couple of beds dug out, compost bins at the back. This is the one that I've given up. It's just completely empty, but it does flood at the end. And this one here, which is also one that I took over, salt rhubarb, lots of fruit bushes, and then that is my water source. I don't have a shed, so I took this half specifically because it got water collecting facility, which again is a bit dilapidated. It's also kind of my shed, it's where I keep bits and pieces. Quite lucky down here, I'm right at the end, so fingers crossed, touch wood and everything, we don't get broken into too often. We're bordered by a school farm which has CCTV, so I do kind of leave. The tools that I've got up here are old tools that we've replaced at home. So that's the setup. This arch was a Wilko special, oh gosh, 5-6 years ago, and it's just completely falling to pieces. I was just trying to sort of bodge it together a bit so that I can grow some beans up it this year, and then I think it's probably going to have to go and be replaced. This bit that I'm standing on here, this floods. Or it's very boggy anyway, so that needs a couple more raised beds in it. And then these beds that I put in when I first got this plot, these 4 here, they're starting to rot, so they might need replacing soon. Got strawberries in that one, which I want to keep, needs weeding. I've also got a strawberry patch here, which I think I'm probably going to clear and use that as a bed. Got another bed here which isn't lined, obviously needs to be really. I did have wood and we just ended up with loads of slugs, so I sort of gave up on having the wood around the edges, but it does need something, I think. A couple of gooseberry bushes there. These are potatoes that are still in there from last year, purple sprouting broccoli which I picked the first lot off the other day. And a couple of compost bins. Those water butts have all got holes in, so I inherited those. I'm not quite sure what to do with them yet. But yeah, so that's the setup. I hope you've heard some of that in the wind. It is a bit breezy up here. I'm going to try and get on and mend that arch. Okay, so I've sort of repaired it. It's still wonky, it's still all twisted, but it's fairly secure, so hopefully that will just do us for this year, and then we'll replace it. This bed has got garlic in that I planted before Christmas. I'll try and show you through the environment. I wasn't sure it was coming up. I thought the mice had eaten it or something, but you can just see it's coming up now. Okay, so the next job today is to weed this strawberry bed. As I say, I've got 2 strawberry beds, but I think this one's been in for quite a while now, so I think I'm probably going to use that as something else and just stick to this one. It's easier, it being in a raised bed, because I can cover them from the birds easier. So haven't got masses of strawberry plants, but enough for us, so I'm going to weed that one now. So there you go, I've tidied that up, weeded it, and I've transferred a couple of runners that had got themselves right to the edge of the bed. I've popped those in some gaps in between, so that's going to be the strawberry bed for this year. I'm out in my potting shed, come garage, and I'm going to sow a few seeds. I've already done snapdragons and sweet peas and something else I can't remember. But today I'm going to start off with some cosmos and some salad leaves. So these are the varieties of cosmos that I've got. Some of these are left over from last year, and there's a couple of new ones. So I might just do sort of a mix sowing of some of them. The ones that I've only got a few seeds of, I might just sort of mix them all in together. But yeah, let's go going on that. So yes, so I've done half a tray of each of the two new ones, pink one and the white one, and then half a tray of just Sensation, and then the other half of that tray is just all the little bits and pieces that I'd had left over from last year, just a mix really. So they will go upstairs in, it's an unheated bedroom but it faces south, so they'll go on the windowsill there. Putting the salad leaves in a slightly nicer tub because it's going to stay in this and it'll probably sit in the conservatory for a little while to just harvest, and then out in the garden. She's still up. My repairs. The rhubarb. It's coming on. I have got some underneath the old chicken feeder. I had it on a different plant, but I'm not sure that plant's actually doing anything. It's quite an old plant. It might have been on its last legs. So I've moved it onto a little one there, so it's probably a bit late to force it, but this one here, which I guess is probably an early variety. I didn't put these in, I inherited these. Look, it's coming along. Oh, I love rhubarb. Wow. Excuse me. Dirty hands, dirty face. Good hour at the allotment so far. I'm about 2/3 of that bed done. I've got most of the weeds out. I'm just now getting out the last of the strawberries. If I take you down there. Okay, so you can see I've done that bit there. I've got a few strawberry plants to take out there. I'm still undecided about edging this. I think I'm going to have to. I didn't edge it last year with wood, and actually we didn't have many slugs, but the year before, I'm sure you'll remember, was the year of the slug, and just having wood surrounds was a nightmare, so I took them away. But the grass here just, this was a field, it was a meadow before it was allotments, and that's not so long ago really in the grand scheme of things. So the grass is just wants to take over, so I think I might edge it with some wood. And then obviously if it becomes the year of the slug again, I'll have to take them away. Yeah, I thought this rhubarb might have died. There's no sign of life on it. It was the very first plant I put in this allotment. And it is sort of kind of in the wrong place. So now I've got all those other rhubarb plants. I don't actually need it there. So if I take that out, then that would extend that bed another 2 foot really. It just means I've got to dig out all these weeds and grass here. Might not get that done today, but we'll see how we go. Oh my god. I didn't realise rhubarb roots were so big. I don't know whether the orange means it's still alive. But there's no sign of any growth on it at all, but it's just in the wrong place. But now I've started taking it out, I don't know whether I'm ever going to get that bit of root that's still in there. Whether it's just going to keep growing back. A bit worried for my fork. I don't know how far down they go. Okay, carry on. You know those sort of jobs where you start and you wish you hadn't. It seemed a good idea at the time. I just can't get down deep enough to get the big root out. So, I mean, I've got a lot out, but I suspect it's going to grow back if it's not dead. And I'm assuming the fact that it was so difficult to get out, it's not dead. So there we are. See, but yeah, there's still a core in there, and I just can't get it out. So really, all I've got left to do then is that bit there, sort of 2 foot square. I might do something else just for 5 minutes, because I did bring up some radish seeds, so I might do a first sowing. I haven't sown anything this year, so radish is always the first thing. So I think I'll do that, just have a bit of a break. These are the radishes that I'm growing. Scarlet Globe. I've got these seeds left over, so I'm going to plonk them in. As I say, it's first sowing, so I'm not expecting great things, depending on how the weather goes in the next few weeks. I normally would then grow French breakfast, which I find much more reliable. And I've got a new packet of seed of those, so anyway, I'm going to put some of these in, and they're going to go in this bed here. Oh, lesson learnt. Don't leave your watering can upright. Just went to put some water in it, noticed there was water already in it. Tipped it out. Oh, the smell. Yeah, mouse had fallen in. Poor mouse. So yeah, I feel guilty for the poor mouse. But oh, God, the smell. So anyway, I've had to rinse some water in. It still smells. Lesson learnt, don't leave your watering can upright. So here we go. I've got my bed done. Sorry, excuse the shadow. Gosh, warm now. Actually, I mean that isn't very good. It needs to go there. But it'll do for now. So I need to get back. But yeah, pleased with that. Absolutely knackered. But yeah, job well done. Well, that turned into a bigger job than I thought it was going to, but yeah, it's done, so that's good. I've got one bed ready for whatever happens to be ready first. Time to go home for a cup of coffee, I think. I hope you've enjoyed this. It's a bit different from what I normally do with the wildlife, but I thought I'd, as we're getting into the season, put in a allotment update every now and again. So anyway, I hope, bear with me if you're not in the slightest bit interested in allotments. But if you are interested in allotments, you might like to have a look at the wildlife videos as well. It's all about being outdoors, it's all about being in nature. So there is, an overall theme. But Anyway, I'll see you again soon. Bye.